Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shahirah from BEES1/2. I've given a task to explain about my lab work, which is in C programming about pointers. So, we will go to our lab 5 pointer section 3. First of all, I'm sorry because the recordings cannot detect my cursor, so I will conduct it line by line. So, as you can see in this section, we need to combine the add, swap, increment, and decrement command in one full quotes. Okay. This is the add command, which is we use the regular add command, which is add goes to x plus y, and we return to add. Next, for swap, we use void swap integer star x integer star y. This is the pointer variable declaration, and integer temp equal to star x. Temp is referring to the temporary command, which is it's frequently used to swap any numbers, such as x will be swapped into y, and while y will be swapped into temp, which is the number of x, and we will return to the value. Next is the command for decrement and increment. This is the pointer variable declaration, and for decrement we use the double minus for decrement, while increment we use the double plus for increment as stated at the variable values. And this is our main codes. First, we need to declare all the integers numbers, which is integer num1, integer num2, t2, and pointer p. Integer t1 is referring to the two num1. Okay. First, we enter the given codes from the lab sheet and put into the codes. And printf enter two numbers separated by space, and scanf percent which is we put number 1 and number 2, and next we print the number to show the output. Okay, t is referring to num1, while t2 is referring to num2. Okay, this is for add command. For add, we add the number of 1 and the number of 2. For example, if we put the number of 3 for number 1 and number 4 for number 2, it will add both numbers into the output. Okay, my for this we will produce the total number of the add numbers. Next, for the swap, for the first we will show the value of num1 before swap. And this is the pointer variable declaration, which is t referring to num1 and t2 is referring to num2, and this is the print out command that we use to produce the output. And next, for decrement and increment have the same codes, which is the difference are minus and plus. Okay, t1 is t1 is equal to the value of num1, such as if we put the number 1 as 3 and t1 is equal to 3, and p is equal to address to the t1. And this is decrement for p from the above. And this is we will produce the output numbers before the decrement happen, and this is the command after the decrement happens. And this is for increment. This is the same as decrement. but the output before the increment, and this is the output after the increment. For example, if we put the number of increment is 3, and the before the increment is 3, and the after increments will be 4, and we return 0, and we will run and compile the codes. Okay, we will wait for a while for the virus to scan. Okay, for num1 we put 5 space, and num2 we will put 8 and enter. So this is the output of the whole code, which is num1 is 5 and num2 is 8. This is the total number is 13, which is the addition from the command just now, and this is the value of before swapping and after swapping, which is num1 is 5 and num2 is 8, and after the swapping activities, num1 will be number 8 and num2 will be the 5. And this is the decrement and increment activities, which is before the increment. We'll choose the number one. Num1 is 5, and before the increment the number will be 5, and after the decrement the number will be -1, which is 4. The thing goes the same for increment, which is the number before the increment is 5, and the number num1 after the increment is 6, and this is the output. That's all for today. Thank you.